Congratulations on the film. I know you probably put lots of your knowledge to your daughter in terms of her film work, but was there any knowledge that you gained from other filmmakers that you said to her for her debut film that you kind of imposed upon her?
Oh wow, that's great. You know, she's a big fan. She herself, you know, is a big fan of so many filmmakers. I mean, she loves Guillermo and, you know, Wes Anderson and, you know, Tim Burton. You know, those filmmakers, I think, that have a kind of a strong kind of slant in their language and are very kind of, you know, alternate. They have an alternate way of seeing reality, and they dabble in genres at times, you know. So she loves that. So there's a sense of her taking their languages and bringing it to kind of the family ethos of thrillers.
How have you seen the genre change? Because obviously horror now there's so much horror. We're getting one sort of every couple of weeks now, and they're kind of mainstream rather than straight to DVD like it used to be. Going back to when you started, is this how you hoped it would go, or do you think it's a surprise that audiences still take to horror as much as they do?
You know, I guess when we put out, you know, Sixth Sense, that was a really unusual moment because there wasn't a ton of mainstream, and then that year we had Blair Witch and Sixth Sense really within 2 months of each other, which kind of, whoa, this is mainstream. But I always felt that way about it. I always felt like it was the scary genre is a fun genre. We'd always go to the video store and look for those movies, but approaching it with the highest level cinema is what that contrast of the two, that you're taking a genre which you would think is, oh, it's for kind of, you know, cheap scares or something like that, and then turning it elevated with the performances and the artistry. Those are when I see like Robert Wise or Hitchcock or Spielberg, when they did the genre, they did it at the highest level. So those were the ones that really, you know, inspired me.
As a final question, obviously when you did Sixth Sense, the internet wasn't quite the same as it is now, and spoiler culture wasn't quite the same. Now you have your new film coming out, and there's already these fan theories online about what it could be about and everything else, because you've kind of, you know, surprised audiences with films you've done before. Are you okay with spoiler culture? How do you feel about it?
Well, again, I you know, for me, they've been really, you know, protective and you know, they're careful. Like if you go on the internet, you can find anything about anything, right? So, and so this is really, if you don't want to find it, you don't have to come across it. It's not going to get thrown in your face. You have to kind of look for it. At least that's how it's been so far. So we've been able to coexist, the storytelling, and yeah, you can be that guy that says that to everyone, and then everybody's like, hey, why did you do that? You know, but so far they've been really you know, wonderful and protective of the movies and letting others have the experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey!